Why do spiritual people detach themselves from others? When you go through a spiritual awakening or step into higher consciousness, life changes in ways that are hard to explain. The noise of society feels louder. The constant chasing for attention feels empty. And shallow conversations start draining your energy. You no longer care about fitting in, you care about peace, growth, and authenticity. That's when detachment begins. Have you ever been in a room full of people and felt completely disconnected? That's not loneliness, it's awareness. You start noticing the energy behind people's words, the tension hidden in their smiles, and the drama wrapped in their stories. Once you become aware, you can't unsee it. That's why chosen ones often step back. Not because they dislike people, but because they've outgrown the noise. They crave truth, and truth feels quieter. Detachment doesn't mean running away from the world. It means moving closer to yourself. When your consciousness expands, you realize you can't keep pouring into relationships that only take from you. You ask yourself, does this connection help me grow, or does it drain me? That one question changes everything. Suddenly, old friendships feel heavy, obligations feel fake, and you stop pretending just to keep the peace. And yes, it confuses people. Friends may say, "You've changed." Family might call you distant. But detachment isn't rejection. It's alignment. Think of it like cleaning out a closet. You don't hate the old clothes, but you know they no longer fit. In the same way, spiritual detachment is releasing what no longer matches your higher frequency. At first, it feels lonely. You might notice your phone is quieter, your social circle smaller. But soon, you realize solitude isn't emptiness, it's freedom. Silence becomes your power. You start enjoying your own company in a way you never thought possible. What once felt like loss becomes a source of strength. That's transformation. You stop fearing being alone and start thriving in it. Here's the twist. The moment you stop chasing people, the right ones start appearing. Detachment clears space for authentic relationships. You attract people who respect your boundaries, who support your growth, who bring peace instead of chaos. The reward isn't isolation, it's connection on a higher level. But here's the real struggle: guilt. Many people feel guilty for pulling away from old circles. Society tells us that being alone means being broken. But detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop sacrificing yourself to keep others comfortable. That guilt you feel? It's just old programming trying to hold you back. You're not selfish, you're evolving. When you lean into detachment, everything shifts. Boundaries become easier to set. Toxic energy is easier to walk away from. You start to respect yourself more, and in return, others are forced to respect you too. Slowly, you stop living on other people's terms and start living on your own. That's the power of higher consciousness. It transforms solitude into strength. And here's what most don't see. Detachment isn't an ending. It's a beginning. It's the bridge between who you were and who you're meant to be. Yes, you may lose some connections along the way, but what you gain is clarity, peace, and alignment with your true purpose. Chosen ones were never meant to blend in. They were meant to rise. So if you've been stepping back from people, don't see it as weakness. See it as strength. Detachment is not the absence of love. It's the presence of self-respect. It's your spirit saying, "I'm ready for more." And the moment you embrace it, you'll notice everything around you shifting. Your energy, your mindset, your relationships. If you're still here watching, that says something powerful. You're in the middle of your own awakening, moving into higher consciousness, searching for clarity because deep down, you know you're different. You know you're a chosen one. And your next step is simple. Stop fighting the detachment. Trust it. Lean into it. Let it shape you into who you're meant to become. Thank you for staying until the end. If this message connected with you, if it gave you clarity, do one thing for me: like this video, subscribe. And let's continue this journey together. Because every time you grow, you give others permission to grow too.